I'm Avery Mann,
and we're going behind the scenes with America's Most Wanted.
For this week's show, I had a piece on about the Mongols outlaw motorcycle gang, and what we decided to do was have me come on set and talk to John Walsh after the piece aired and do a little bridge with two fugitives that we're still trying to catch. I try to take a little time in the green room to figure out what it is I'm going to say when I start talking to John. It's all sort of a natural flow of a conversation, but you still, as a reporter, want to have your key points that you want to make clear in your head. So I would sit down and maybe make a few little notes to myself and just kind of rehearse those in my head. I've been working with John for 16 years. First time I was ever on a set in front of a camera in my life, I was with John Walsh. So after all these years, it's just he and I sitting down talking like we do, because we know each other so well.
John, big case we did going after the Mongols, big gang. Tell me about some of the captures that happened.
The mystique and the glamour of the Hells Angels and the Mongols and some of these outlaw biker gangs is just fiction. A lot of them deal in drugs, teenage prostitution, they sell guns, they commit murders. And I've ridden motorcycles my whole life and raced motorcycles. And I think the gangs like the Mongols and some other outlaw biker gangs give motorcyclists a bad name because they take the low end of the spectrum. One of our good reporters, Tom Morris, covered it, and the ATF gave him special access. I got to meet these ATF guys who risk their lives to go undercover with the Mongols. I mean, you can lose your life if they know if you've come into the gang. It's like being an undercover narcotics police officer. So anyway.
We are really behind the scenes here, aren't we? Getting hit by cameras.
So anyway, the ATF did something that's never been done in the history of outlaw biker gangs. Some biker gangs, like the Hells Angels, market their t-shirts and their colors and stuff. And if people really knew how you get your colors by doing some of these terrible things, they probably wouldn't buy these products. But the ATF is this close to owning the Mongols logo, and that if you wear a Mongols hat or a cut jacket, or you wear their t-shirt, it'll be against the law. I think it's a really good way to hit them right in the financial belt. But the really interesting thing about this is the old record for captures from one segment on America's Most Wanted was the infamous Texas 7. 8 guys were taken down because of that Mongol episode. Now, 2 are still out there, 2 really bad guys. So my hat's off to our viewers. Unbelievable. They all saddled up. They made the calls. Some of the Mongols turned themselves in and said, when I'm on America's Most Wanted, you can run, you can ride, but you can't hide.
Yeah. Well, before one of these cameras hits you again, I'm just going to say thanks for giving the viewers of AMW.com a little behind-the-scenes look at the show.
You know, I've had a couple motorcycle accidents, but I don't think I've ever been hit with a camera yet.
Well, thanks a lot.